depending on where on this planet that you live. And so what's going on is this is going to be about your thinking and what you're feeling, because there's a lot of power to manifest either consciously or unconsciously whatever's going on in your inner world. So just make sure that you are thinking positively. Try to stay that way, because this full moon can reflect what's going on with you. Emotions will run high. So one minute you're feeling up and one minute you might be feeling a little bit down. But of course, that's the full moon, can be the full moon anyway. This is in Aries. And the reason it's so strong and can be a little bit volatile is that there are some planets around it. And I won't go into that, but a couple planets that are arguing, and that goes on. And so this is really I would call a moon that has the power of transformation. Transformation. And it took me, I kind of swallowed when I said that. So feeling like some of you are hesitating transformation. You're being hesitant with needing to transform. I pick up on everything that comes out. So it could be pushing yourself through discomfort, through a discomfort zone. I give the analogy of, say you want to get back into an exercise program and you're pushing yourself a little bit further. You either run or walk that additional half mile, or you're lifting some weights to make your muscles firmer so that that'll protect your bones and that you'll feel better. You'll have better posture and eat healthier and just feel better about yourself. And it's not always easy to continue to push. But when there's the fruits of the labor start showing a nicer physique and again, wanting to take care of ourselves, then it's worth it. So just remember to stay positive during this time period. It is a transformative time, just like all the other eclipses that have preceded. I mean, it's not going to be like the full moon in September. That was a doozy. That was a doozy on the 16th of September. This is not going to be quite that drastic. So I know I heard a lot of clients tell me, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how strong it was. And some people changed jobs, lost jobs, heard they needed to move, many, many, many different scenarios. So, again, just stay on the positive path. We'll all get right through it and keep on going as we do as humans. All right. And, something came up when I said that just now. It feels like if any of you guys are or have felt a little bit down, reach out to other people. It's easy to say stay positive, but we all have life-changing events in our life. So I've had one recently where I'm going to need to move, and I'm going to be doing that in early November. So, but if you have a little bit of, I don't know why this is coming up, Leo, and this is by not all means, this is Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But if you're feeling a little bit down, I would, just reach out to other people and get some support. All right. Because that was coming up as also I was pulling these cards, and this is going to make more sense as well. So the first card that comes up, Leo, is the Ten of Wands. All right, my friends. Well, some of you feel a little bit burdened by your work. The Ten of Wands is actually, jobs. It could be a job that you have been at for a long time and that you're ready to move on, because the 10 is the finality of the cards. The 10 is final. And as you can see, he's wanting to move on up to a more enlightened place here at the top. See where there's the beautiful stones and the light, and the path leads up to this. And I love that the squirrel's helping him and guiding him. But maybe feeling like you have some burdens of work on your back. So a lot of you may have been working very hard, diligently wanting to move into a different space, open a business, expand your business, some creative inspiration that you've had, and you're ready to take that further. You're ready to go the next step. So this full moon, talking about pushing yourself, I would say for some of you, continue to keep going, continue to push yourself and know that this is your destination. There's always, most of the time, a rainbow after the storm and the clouds and the thunder. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There was a beautiful rainbow here in Austin last week. It had just rained a little bit, but it was honestly and really one of the prettiest rainbows I've ever seen. The colors were defined and clear and so and beautiful. So just keep that in your mind as far as what your destination is, what your purpose is. All right, and the next card that comes up, sorry about the camera movement, is the Nine of Swords. And so when this intuitively came to me a minute ago about any of you all that feeling a little bit down, this card usually denotes staying up at night worried about a situation. It could be work, it could be a loved one, it could be a friend. I feel like some of you or someone out there has a friend who is not doing very well. They might be in the hospital, and this is a close friend because I'm feeling a little bit of a tug at my heart. And again, this is Leo, sun, moon, or rising. So watch your moon or rising sign if you're not connecting with these cards, because a lot of people are saying that, especially their moon cards they're connecting with. But if it is connecting, then there you go. So be it. But anyway, it does feel like that a little bit of staying up at night worrying and being concerned, and it could be about your finances as well. It could have to do with, she's facing this guy, so maybe this work has really been tough and you've stayed up at night and you can't sleep because you're thinking a lot, and you know how that goes. You try to get to sleep, you lie there, and it's not always easy if our mind is still thinking and going. And hopefully you can get some relief for that. There is some light that comes in through here. So again, there's always when one door closes, this is the oldest thing in the world. My grandmother used to tell me this. One door closes, always another opens. So there is opportunity for growth around this. This is a transformative card, and I will pull clarification on this. And then the third card that comes up is a major arcana card. And this has to do with, it's called nature in this particular deck. But this has to do with staying in a position or in a job, that is not in your highest purpose. As you can see, he's sitting there setting a trap for the bear, and the bear's looking over his shoulder like, what are you doing? I'm right behind you. And then there's some like tribal people in the background dancing. There's a lot of activity behind him, and he's not noticing it. He's not clear. So it feels like, for me, Leo, some of you need to or might want to get clear on your goals and really what's important to you and your values. Because I think some of you could be in positions or in situations, relationships, whatever it might be, that feel exhausted. Like, in other words, you've exhausted your energies with this and you're ready to continue or to go in a different direction. Interesting. So this is a little bit deeper reading than what's come up for some of the other signs, Leo. I have to tell you, this is a lot of, work, being, tired from that, or at least feeling like there's a lot on your shoulders. Maybe you're planning a business. You've got a lot to do, but you're ready to reach the peak, staying up, maybe thinking about this a lot and wanting to plant new seeds, but you're actually staying in a situation that you could change. So let me draw some clarification cards on this. Okay, and when I moved this other deck, one card wanted to stay behind, and the King of Chalices came up. And the King of Chalices, this could be a man or woman, water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. I feel like this person could be of benefit to you. This person is very loving, very giving, very much in touch with their emotions. Could be a doctor, could be a therapist, holistic practitioner, advisor, mentor. So any of you all that can reach out to this person or feel like that they are available to you, I think that could be a benefit to you. Okay, so I'm going to still pull a couple clarification cards, but that one, when I moved the deck, it stayed there like I need to be seen, I want to be seen. Okay, and so it was seen. All right, so what's going on here? Well, the first clarification card that came out is the Two of Cups. And this is normally two people that have a loving relationship, or two people that, as you can see eye to eye, or think alike. And so it could possibly be that this is a relationship. And, I was talking earlier about a friend. This could be two friends, or this could be a spouse and you. But I feel like some of you, there might be relationship issues. Either you're leaving one, or you've thought about leaving one, and it's been a little bit stressful, and you've had some nights where you cried over it. And the second clarification card I pulled is the Judgment card, which is really about rebirth, renewal, transformation, psychic abilities. As you can see here in this card, this is like an angel with her wings, and she's blowing the horn to the heavens for the children to see. So it is new birth. A lot of times, this is a person who's very good in communication, has a lot of good people skills. So it might be that expressing yourself, this normally doesn't come out of this card, but expressing yourself in a discussion and conversation that you feel like you need to have, or that you need to have, and that could really open up some doors of communication with you and another person. Yeah. Okay. So let's, interesting reading, Leo. Let me know in the comments below what's going on with you. I'm going to add up the 3 cards numerologically. And the first one's 10, and 9 is 19. And 19 and 15 is what, 34, I believe. 9 and 5 is 14, so that'd be 4, and then you carry the 1, that's 34. And 3 and 4 is 7. And 7 is, I was talking earlier about introspection and analyzing and planning your next step. So while the rest of this month may not be a go, 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 do, do, do kind of thing, but you might really want to reflect on what's going on in your personal life, your business life, your work life, and hopefully feel that feeling of renewal, and especially around your both your personal and professional life.